10-minute panel-style interviews where they ask hard-hitting questions about their volunteering experience, their future aspirations, and their relationship with the wonderful place they call home, Pierce County. Tonight, they've been scoring princesses on not only the content of their speeches and impromptu questions, but also how they commanded the stage. With 24 high-caliber princesses representing such a wide variety of interests and experiences, it's a tough gig, I'm sure you can imagine, to be a judge. So why don't we meet them and give them some applause of their own, shall we? First up is our first judge, Michael Wansley, aka The Wands. Yes, let's give him some love. Seattle vocalist Michael Wansley became a household name in the summer of 2012 with every thrift shop pop tag and spent $20 bill. Wands, as he's now better known, solidified his place as king of the refrain. His booming voice and indelible flashy persona helped earn the Macklemore and Ryan Lewis track, on which he's featured, billions of spins. Finally, his dream had come true. But even before these golden days, Wands had dedicated his life to song. Some of his earliest memories include performing for classmates, church choirs, and talent shows growing up in Lakewood, Washington. And that creative, centralizing impulse hadn't diminished, even after winning 2 Grammy Awards. In 2018, Wands was cast in the Seattle Opera Chorus performance of Porgy and Bess, and he continues to sing the national anthem to tens of thousands of fans prior to games for the Seahawks, Stallions FC, and the Mariners, as well as right here tonight. Now, our second judge is longtime friend of the festival and honorary Daffodilian, Joe Gong. Go ahead and give it up for Joe. All right, Joe. Let's learn a little bit more about Joe, right? After volunteering with Special Olympics in high school, civic engagement and community service quickly became part of Joe's passion for life. Having lived in many cities, Seattle has been home since 2001, and he has the rain gear, the Seafair t-shirts, and the sportswear to prove it. Joining the Seattle Seafair Commodores in 2006, he became the first Asian commandant in 2011, and is again commandant in 2023. Since 2007, he has served on the King County Board of the Salvation Army in multiple capacities. Combined with his other community projects and passions, he proudly donates hundreds of volunteer hours annually throughout the Pacific Northwest. Specializing in banking and real estate, Joe is an assistant branch manager with Umpqua Bank at the Seattle Clean Air branch and has been nationally recognized for his community service, client relationships, and business development. In his spare time, Joe enjoys quoting movie lines, searching for the perfect dim sum, and digging his car out of the occasional snow apocalypse. All right, our next judge is Kathy Holland. Yes, Kathy Holland strong. Yes, Kathy, you're on the left. Kathy Holland is honored to join the judging panel for the 2023 Daffodil Queen's Coronation. With early childhood memories of the daffodil fields stretched through the Orting Valley, watching the adults place what seems like thousands of daffodils into the Orting community float, waiting to see if our float won an award, to marching with the band in many parades, and eventually representing Orting High School and her sweet hometown as the 1987 Daffodil Princess. The festival holds a special place in Kathleen's heart. The memories and opportunities the festival brought to Kathleen's life built her confidence and vision for her future. Kathleen graduated from Seattle University with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and is currently in her 31st year of employment at Pierce County Juvenile Court as a juvenile probation counselor. Her current professional passion is to create more diversion opportunities for young people and reduce racial disparities in the juvenile justice system. Still living and loving Pierce County, Kathleen resides here with her husband of 28 years, revels in the adventures of her 2 adult children, and loves a Netflix binge or 2, cuddle on the couch with her golden retriever, Ricky Levin. Let's give it up for Kathleen Howard. Of course, there's also Listine Harris. Yes, Listine Harris. We're going to stand for Kathleen Howard. Listine was raised in Anchorage, Alaska. Listine has always had a passion for dancing and gymnastics. Later, in 2016, she earned an MBA from National American University in Business Administration. Listine has volunteered for military spousal organizations, president, vice president, and parliamentarian, St. Jude's, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, American Heart Association, March of Dimes, and current HOA president. Listine was a performer for a traveling line dance team for several years based out of Seattle. In 2019, Listine got married to her husband William and enjoys the company of their fur babies, Loki and Freya. After the pandemic, she started her own business and is the owner of Copper River Delights, a small business that specializes in caramel apples and other vegetables. Let's give it up for Listine. And finally, our last judge for Coronation 2023, Kristen Ang. Kristen Ang is a Filipino-American attorney, Port of Tacoma Commissioner, and Northwest Seaport Alliance Managing Member. She is on the executive board of the Central Puget Sound Economic Development District and the Washington Council on International Trade. Commissioner Ang earned an academic and musical scholarship at the University of Puget Sound, where she completed her business degree. She obtained her law degree at Cornell Law School. She believes in the power of community and is a Rotary 8 member and Greater Tacoma Community Foundation ambassador. Boy, talk about tongue twisters. As Port of Tacoma Commissioner, Kristen is focused on environmental leadership, building community relationships, and creating economic opportunity for all of Pierce County. Guys, let's give a roaring thank you to our judges. It was not easy. Do not be mad at them. Not everything is the parking lot. Alright, now, before we get to the second half of this event, how about we welcome some lovely princesses back onto the stage too? Please, put your hands together for the 2023 Daffodil Festival Royal Court! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You shake Coronation. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, so. You know that previous to intermission, I spent a lot of time thanking sponsors. And I'm glad that you're used to it because I'm going to thank some more. So here we go. So much of what the Daffodil Festival does is made possible through the incredible talent and generosity of our schools. And we really could not do this without you. So if you're a teacher, a school counselor, a principal, a superintendent, or faculty at one of our incredible 24 participating high schools, please stand up and make some noise. And princesses, give your schools a hand. So stand up, don't be afraid. Stand up, and let our people know you. Yes, I feel like there's more than enough standing. That's okay, so you're going to your house. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so truly, the Daffodil Festival is at its best when it serves as a platform for the great communities that comprise our own beloved Pierce County. Thank you all for being a part of this wonderful network of people all drawn together by a love of not just flowers or a big old parade, but truthfully ways that we can always support and encourage each other, especially our local youth, right? Right? So that's amazing. Once more, thank you so much. Yes. So, my gosh, I want to take this out of here. Okay, once more. Thank you so much to Mount Tahoma High School for hosting us tonight in your gorgeous auditorium. And it's so wonderful to be here in one of our participating high schools and have that close connection to where our Princess selections originate, right here in Brisbane. Specifically, I'd like to thank the Mount Tahoma Tech crew, probably up there, as well as Elijah Williams and Julie Drake for all of their assistance. So let's give it a clap. All right. How's this for a thank you? Not only does the Tacoma Yacht Club supply us with a whole flotilla of incredible decorated boats in the Tacoma Yacht Club Marine Parade every year, which you can catch sailing down the Theophos Waterway in Tacoma this coming Sunday, April 16th. But did you know that they also provide a special scholarship for the princess awarded the title of Miss Congeniality? What? So, this year, the shipmates are supplying a $1,000 scholarship to the princess selected as Miss Congeniality. And at this time, we'd like to have representatives from the Tacoma Yacht Club to the stage. We're inviting them to the stage to talk about it. So come on up.
And I also want to share, a couple of years ago, I had the great honor of being a judge. Talk about a tough job, but I was honored to do it. We're happy to say that Tacoma Yacht Club Shipmates, which is the women's auxiliary of Tacoma Yacht Club, has been presenting this Congeniality Scholarship for over 30 plus years. And we're happy to do it.
I have been sitting in my seat listening to the princesses say, what makes a good leader? So I'm taking all what they've said to heart. Now, I don't know which one of you will be Miss Congeniality, but on April 6th, you will be at the Tacoma Yacht Club for the Princess Tea and dinner, and we will be presenting the scholarship at that time. It's a $1,000 scholarship. So it's exciting to see you will get it.
Thank you again to the Tacoma Yacht Club. We're going to introduce Miss Congeniality. Remember, guys, this title is bestowed by the choices made by the court themselves. Chosen title especially for them, and I get to announce this, I believe. I'm going off script here, Mama. Okay, so, oh my gosh, are you nervous? Oh, okay. Of course you are. Okay. So, anyways, now we're going to go to commercial break. Joking. So, Miss Congeniality this year is from Stadium High School in Mahone! Recognize her. So yes. All right. Did you have a few words you want to say? She's just very thankful. That's wonderful. Thank you, Princesses. Thank you, Tacoma Yacht Club. Your partnership with the Daffodil Festival is a time-honored one, and we are so thankful to have your support each year, and we'll be seeing you guys out on the water soon enough. She gets to go to the Princess Dinner. She gets to receive her scholarship. How awesome. Now, of course, the Tacoma Yacht Club aren't the only ones who help make these ambitious, talented high school seniors head off to college on the right foot. In fact, the Daffodil Festival Scholarship Foundation provides not just one, not just two, not just three, but 24 scholarships, one for every single member of the Royal Court. Yes, that's awesome! So, their generosity ensures that the work you incredible young women put into serving as leaders of the community does not go unrewarded. This year, for the Royal Court of 2023, the Daffodil Festival Scholarship Foundation is making sure that each princess represented here tonight will have a $1,000 scholarship available for them as they embark on their first year of college this fall. Oh, that is so wonderful. So at this point, we would like to introduce the Scholarship Foundation's Melanie Stombaugh to say a few words about our wonderful partners. Come on up, Melanie.
Good evening. I am Melanie Stombaugh, president of the Daffodil Scholarship Foundation. The Daffodil Scholarship Foundation was formed 47 years ago, back in 1976, and we are actually a separate 501c3 organization from the Daffodil Festival, but work so closely together in supporting each year's Royal Court. Over the last 20 years alone, we have given nearly $1 million in scholarships to members of the Daffodil Royal Court. We have a dedicated board of directors comprised of past Daffodil royalty, daffodilians, Daffodil Festival presidents, and community members. There are a few of them here in the audience with me. If you don't mind raising your hand, our Daffodil Scholarship Foundation board members, please give them a round of applause. As a board, I can tell you, we are so proud to be able to provide scholarships to the 2023 Royal Court this year. Each princess, as noted, will receive an educational scholarship to be used toward tuition and books at the college, university, or technical school of her choice. Now this year, I do want to share that we are very excited to be bringing back in person our annual Queen's Luncheon. Due to the past few years, we have had to do just private events with the Royal Courts, but this year we are inviting family, community members, Daffodil past royalty to join us at the Queen's Luncheon, which will be held on Saturday, April 15th at the Emerald Queen Fife Convention Center. So you can register to attend on our website or even make a tax-deductible donation to support scholarships for our Royal Courts at daffodilscholarship.org. Now, as you've seen tonight, these young women, they are dynamic, and as a board, we look forward to helping them pursue their post-secondary education. I want to conclude by thanking the Daffodil Festival and their contribution for continuing this beautiful daffodil tradition for so many years. We look forward to seeing you at the Queen's Luncheon on April 15th. Thank you.
Thank you, Melanie. The friendship and collaboration we have with the foundation is something that we truly cherish, and we can't wait for the Queen's Luncheon. And of course, there's one more generous group that deserves the spotlight here tonight, the ones who supply the scholarship for our Queen, the Washington State Fair Foundation. Thanks to the fair, we will be able to reward our lucky new monarch with a $5,000 scholarship in addition to the $1,000 received from the Daffodil Scholarship Foundation. That's a total of $6,000 towards college in appreciation for all of the work our Queen will be putting into the coming festival season and in celebration of all of her achievements. We want to thank you, Washington State Fair Foundation. That's fabulous. We're going to start our Queen off right. Okay, now, there's just one last order of business here, folks, because before we crown our new Queen, we really want one last chance to say goodbye to our outgoing monarch. And again, I can't impress upon you how important this is. I keep divulging all her secrets, but she was backstage just overcome with emotion just a few moments ago because she's the outgoing monarch and her reign is ending. So let's please give her all the love in our hearts and welcome back to the stage from Curtis High School, Queen Clara.
What an honor and a joy it is to be standing here in representation of Aisha, Samantha, Lily, Caitlin, Bonnie Lake, Mason, Andrea, Aaron, Daria, Caitlin, Zaina, Amber, Bianha, Alexis, Willow, Faith, Kaylee, Julia, Rogers, Nakia Renee, Keisha, Sydney, Victoria, and Julia, White River, Julia. Or better yet known, the 2022 Daffodil Festival Royal Court. Wow, what a night! After 1 year, I vividly remember two things. Looking to my sides and recognizing the fact that the girls besides me were sisters, and how sweaty my hands were through my gloves. Oh goodness. Representing the Daffodil Festival has been such a beautiful and impactful experience, as it encouraged the pursuit of excellence in one of the most precious seasons of my life. However, like all things, it was temporary. This night will be over in just a couple of hours, and this year will be over in just a few months. Your gowns will be put away in storage, and your crown will eventually retire into a box. Pretty soon, you all will be watching from the audience, or your phones, anxiously awaiting who will be queen and cheering on the generations of princesses that will come after you. And to be quite honest, for that reason, it was hard for me to come back. Because most of you don't know my court. Most of you haven't laughed with Faith in the car, listened to Mason's advice, or have discussed a book with Andrea. They're your beloved family members and supporters anxiously awaiting your speech and cheering you on. Coming back to Washington made me realize that tonight was the night where my memories and court experience officially are deemed a memory from times past. And that's where I was all wrong. If we cannot stop time, letting our own memories fade into existence, why do we do this at all? Why do Mabel, Judy, Palumi, and Demetria put so much effort into our education as princesses? Why do countless chaperones stop their lives and pick us up for events? Why does the float crew dedicate every single weekend in the summer to support us as princesses? And why does the Scholarship Foundation, the Daffodil Festival, partnership with the Tacoma Yacht Club, and the Washington State Fair Foundation, and the Puyallup Tribe of Indians pour thousands of dollars into our next steps as adults? I vividly remember a poster in my elementary school, and it said, "People will always forget what you said and what you did, but will never forget how you made them feel." Daffodil princesses make people feel something. Define time, define graduation dates, and our own court, regardless of age, race, ethnicity, and socioeconomic background, princesses make people feel seen. Princesses make people feel valued. Princesses make people feel hope. And princesses make people feel loved. And that selfless pursuit of love does not fade or end, even when your reign does. So when they turn off the lights tonight, and when you take off your crown, regardless of who is deemed queen, you all, even in the audience, have a beautiful responsibility that goes past this year to make people feel something. To love well. Intentionally, authentically, and selflessly. Thank you to my family over there, my friends, and my court, who have loved me through this beautiful transition. And to the Daffodilians who selflessly serve each and every year, wearing their yellow with pride. Thank you, Daffodil Festival Scholarship Foundation, Tacoma Yacht Club, the Tribe of Indians, and the Washington State Fair Association for providing that extra load and supporting me at college even while we're states away. And to the hundreds of selfless princesses who have come before, creating a yellow family that time cannot destroy. And for making that commitment to love well, taking the banner, and continuing the race that will parade hope for 90 more years to come. 2023 Court, thank you. Welcome to our humble, hopeful legacy. For the last time, please, Clara.
Absolutely beautiful. see where we are. I guess I announced the Queen's name at this point, so here we go. This is a nervous time. The Queen, the 2023 Daffodil Queen is from Lake High School, Vivian Glenn Cortez. That's right. All right, Landon. Woo! Wow! So exciting. So wonderful, all of the work she's put in. And once again, let's just give her and all of the other participants a round of applause for bringing her Queen gift. Thank you for coming. This is wonderful. Yes, what a wonderful tradition as we're passing the torch of anointing from one queen to another. 90 years of tradition. Wow, that's rich. Coronated. How wonderful. So I can just how beautiful. Yeah, as I'm putting this all on, I just feel like I need to say that just the level of love in the room, of the 90 years around the sound, so all of this tradition and the Daffodil Parade and what it really means, and look how important and life-changing it is for every single one of these girls. And as I look at every single one of these girls, I'm standing here, they're each so different, so authentic, different shapes, sizes, tall, short. I mean, we were so well represented with so many backgrounds, and I'm overcome with joy for our future for this year 2023 coming out of the 2020 pandemic, and then the year after, and the year after, and now it's like it's a new season. And so this is extra special to just be here and witness this whole entire thing. And so they're actually doing their anointing, if you will. This year's course, so she's going to say a few words addressing her subjects.
Oh my God. Thank you to my friends and family who are here today, and especially to the Daffodilians who have helped me and supported me, and to my first sergeant who helped me with my speech. He's not here today, but he is supporting me. And especially, thank you so much to the wonderful, wonderful girls who I have known for only a couple months, but my God, they have made me laugh so hard I cried. I'm really looking forward to the next year, and thank you guys all for supporting us. Thank you.
This is literally the time of your lives. Look at how beautiful this all is. Well, what a night. She's leading this year's course. The torch has been passed. What an amazing experience. And to all of you in the audience, thank you so much for coming here tonight. And the Royal Court will be available in the lobby for pictures and to address all of their wonderful subjects. And so make sure you stay. Congratulations to the new queen on your way out. And princesses, do not forget to pick up all your flowers and snap a few pictures with your adoring fans. Pins are still available for purchase. for anyone looking to support the Royal Court with a little swag. And don't forget, the first ever Daffodil Festival auction is happening next week. Yay, we're gonna. I'm not going to be hosting that, but I'm hoping to. Slide my name in anyway. And so that's going to be at the Tacoma Yacht Club, and tickets are available via the Daffodil Festival website. The Daffodil Grand Floral Parade will be headed down the streets of Tacoma, Puyallup, Sumner, and Oregon on Saturday, April 1st. You can also keep posted on events like the annual Princess Tea and other appearances the Daffodil Royal Court will be making around the sound by following the Daffodil Festival on Facebook and Insta, as well as checking out our website, thedaffodilfestival.org. Now, I think that's definitely it. So it was really nice getting to know you and getting to meet you and getting to spend this time with you. And thank you for listening to me bumble and humble and mumble and have so much fun blessing our wonderful youth. And so maybe I'll see you next year and have a great evening! Woo-hoo! Read all of their bios. I was moved to tears on many of their bios. They are doing so much as young people, really being the people who change lives. So I am so excited to be able to be here tonight and really be able to read these girls' hearts to you. So yeah, we're here to get a lot of that. Okay, so the goal of tonight's event is to select the 2023 Daffodil Festival Queen. Each of the princesses from this year's Royal Court will take the stage and give a 1-minute speech on this year's theme, 90 Years Around the Sound, as well as answer an impromptu question, which I have here, I hope. Otherwise, I will have to, I may have lost the question, but anyway, that's for Marissa to find out. But they're going to answer an impromptu question, and it's all for a good purpose. By the end of this evening, we will be equipped with a brand new monarch to lead us through the festival season. And, of course, you'll also have been seeing all of the amazing princesses in action and know how much each of them deserves the title that they've been bestowed by their schools and their communities. So, speaking of which, I think there are a couple of important groups in the audience worthy of recognition, so be prepared to get some love. If you've been with the festival for much of any time at all, you know that you're not just a Daffodil princess for a season, because once a princess, always a princess, right guys? Well, all of our past Daffodil royalty, please give us your best princess wave. Let's see those princess waves. Yeah, every section over here. Yes. Thank you so much to our incredible alumni, especially those who are now Daffodilians or participate in the Golden Buddies Mentorship Program. We are so happy to see you continue to support the Royal Court. Speaking of Daffodilians, I feel like I have to say it like that when I say it. Those of you in the audience may have noticed a yellow blazer or two in your midst. Those are our Daffodilians, the team of volunteers and dedicated members who help make up the festival, who help keep the parade and floats and the busy royalty appearances calendars all running smoothly. Daffodilians, please stand and be recognized. Well, we also have some local dignitaries, government authorities, mayors, and members of our State House and Senate here this evening. We also have some of our Pierce County Council and members of other city councils present in the audience. So, if you are one of our many civic leaders and representing Pierce County, please stand. Who are our civic leaders? Let's answer that. Thank you for having the guts to stand. Woo-hoo! Well, as the Royal Court serves as official ambassadors of Pierce County, as well as proud members of their communities, our relationship with our local forms of government and civic organizations are incredibly important to us. So we are so thankful for all that you do. In addition, the Daffodil Festival is not the only festival around. We think it is though, but would any visiting members of our local festival affiliated organizations such as Seafair and the Portland Rose Festival please stand? Do we have any? Anybody? Yes! Once again, everybody, thank you so much for showing up. the official Queen's Guard, the Clan Gordon Bagpipe, and the 2022 Daffodil Festival President, Scott Dellinger, will everyone please rise and welcome Queen Clara from Curtis High School. Woo! Queen Clara! For your annual participation in our Queen's Coronation event. You truly do make this a special event. After all, when else do you get to hear bagpipes? Again, Clan Gordon. And finally, our fearless leader, the first ever. Are you? Oh, all right, Clan Gordon. Yay. Absolutely see how being a princess has changed your life. I could see the emotion as she was coming back into town, realizing that when she was going through all of this was her senior year. You're like in a pressure cooker. You're with such a community, and then you're queen, and then now the time of her life is continuing to happen. So it's a really special night. It's special for all these ladies. So we are going to savor it, and I'm going to squeeze every amount of that savoring out of you. Okay, so. After having said all that, our fearless leader, the first ever royalty alumni to serve as president of the Daffodil Festival, 2023 Daffodil Festival President, Madison Riddle. Let's welcome Madison. Madison Riddle was born and raised in the Lakewood area and became involved with the Daffodil Festival as a member of the Royal Court in 2012, representing Lakes High School. She then embarked to Pullman, graduating from Washington State University in 2016 with a bioengineering major and a math minor. She currently resides in Puyallup and works as a regional sales manager for Linnell S2, a global leader in advanced physical security solutions. She's also a member of the Puyallup Center Chamber of Commerce Blue Scarf Society, a network that promotes leadership among professional women. She is married to Matt Riddle, and together they have a beautiful daughter, Olivia. Previous to her term as Daffodil Festival president, President Madison has also worked with the Daffodil Festival Scholarship Foundation Board. She spent the years leading up to her current position within the festival by inviting past royalty on coffee dates and asking them personally how they felt they could best grow as an organization. These grassroots perspectives have been key in recent daffodil developments like reinvesting in festival traditions, weathering the after effects of the pandemic, and bringing numerous alumni back into the big yellow family. Give it up for President Madison.
Serena Williams said, "Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We're stronger when we cheer each other on." I love this quote. It reminds me why I chose this year's theme. Good evening, everyone. My name is Madison Riddle. I am the 2023 Daffodil Festival President and the first royalty alumni to hold this title. This year, the theme is 90 Years Around the Sound. This is the 90th Daffodil Festival. I reflect upon the thousands of volunteers, parade entries, cheerleaders, and marching band members that have participated over the past 9 decades. I reflect upon the community members and young children enamored by our princesses. The past 90 years has seen war, pandemics, and young children, pandemics, political unrest, and social tension. It has also seen achievements, hope, love, community support, and neighbors helping neighbors. After 90 years, the Daffodil Festival still stands strong, striving to better serve and celebrate Pierce County's neighbors. The Daffodil Festival strives to build compassionate leaders. Compassionate leadership involves a focus on relationships through careful listening to, understanding, emphasizing with, and supporting other people, enabling those who we lead to feel valued, respected, and cared for, so that they also can reach potential and do their best work. It wasn't long ago that I was standing on a similar stage, giving my speech, competing for Queen. As many of you know, I said my first sentence and forgot the rest of my speech. I tried to recover, but I could not. It was a very humbling moment in my life. I knew I had lost. But in reality, I didn't lose. My best friend won Queen, and I couldn't have been more excited to support her. She taught me a very valuable lesson, that watching my princess sisters succeed comes all my disappointments that I have had. She led our court with grace, and always put the court first. Queen Sarah was a compassionate leader. To all the princesses competing tonight, I already did a speech in front of our pride because they're not here. But to all the princesses competing tonight, I couldn't be more proud to share the title of princess with you. You have worked so hard. If you find yourself asking, have I done enough? I promise, you are queen enough. No additional title will change your worth or how proud the festival is of you. Don't fear disappointment in the pursuit of an opportunity to serve others. You have not lost. You have a daily opportunity to strengthen people winning in our community and lifting them higher. To the princess that takes home the title of queen, you will represent the court when they are not present. You are our voice, but you also are our peers in this community. I challenge you to listen and inquire, to lead with a full heart, and collaborate with your court on ways to lead us into the next 90 years. Again, every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We're stronger when we cheer each other on. I couldn't be more proud to cheer on these young ladies, but more so, I can't wait to see how we can grow world. So with that, thank you all for joining us, and please join me in a round of applause for all our young leaders tonight.
Thank you so much, President Madison. Wonderful words. Yes, yes, yes. Well, as you know, the 2023 Daffodil Festival Royal Court represents a diverse array of high school senior women selected from 24 participating schools around Pierce County, all choosing to spend the precious hours of their final year of high school volunteering with the Daffodil Festival. But that's enough talking. We know who you're really here to hear from. As a reminder, each girl will take the stage, perform a 1-minute speech, and answer an impromptu question. So please, refrain from any distractions or flash photography during the course of tonight's event. And if you find yourself needing to leave the theater for any reason, please do so between princesses. So I'm going to take a drink of water, get yourself ready, and we're going to get started. Our first speech comes to us from Curtis High School. Please welcome to the stage, Princess Aurora. And also, let's not clap after I say the princess, because I'm going to read a bio about them, and I want you guys to be able to hear that, and then we'll clap after, okay? So that's just how we're going to work it. We're at the beginning. We're okay. We can rebuild. Okay, so at Curtis, Aurora serves as senior class president and captain of the cheer team, and participates in Key Club, Environmental Club, Swing Choir, National Honor Society, Skills USA, Dance Club, and Dance Blast, which she's choreographing for this year. What? Outside of school, she loves to volunteer at her local food bank, Families Unlimited Network, and with Exceptional Families Network, which helps kids with disabilities. Aurora has been dancing and cheering since she was 3 years old, including competitive dancing for 12 years. In the fall, she plans to attend the University of Idaho to study business management with a focus in hospitality. Princess Aurora's favorite part of Pierce County is the community. For as long as she can remember, the Daffodil Festival has made a huge impact on her life. She remembers attending the annual Tacoma Parade and watching our community come together to celebrate the spring season. Princess Aurora?
Wow, 90 years strong. The grand anniversary celebration of the Daffodil Festival. A happy grand anniversary to the festival I've loved all my life. From the first Princess Tea I went to when I was 4, to all the events and parades over Pierce County I dreamed of one day being a part of. Growing up in this beautiful community, I have seen firsthand with strong stone foundation the festival brings traditions of excellence, care, and service that inspires me. Thomas Carl once said, "The block of granite, which was an obstacle in the pathway of the weak, became a stepping stone in the pathway of the strong." Service has been part of my strongest stone foundation since birth, as my family poured our love and dedication into helping families with autism. I am Aurora Severson, and thank you for 9 years around the sound and showing me the strongest stone foundation I need to make the world better.
The impromptu question, read out loud. What qualities make a person a leader?
I think qualities that describe a leader are strong, independent, and know how to take charge. I believe a lot of things, it's important to be a leader because a lot of people look up to you, and I think that is what a good leader is. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Aurora. Our next princess is from Emerald Ridge High School. Here comes Princess Caitlin. At Emerald Ridge, Princess Caitlin is a member of JAG Crew, a community service club, and serves as president for the Emerald Ridge DECA chapter and a manager at the Student Store. Caitlin is passionate about DECA and is going to DECA Nationals this year with a student-based enterprise project. Princess Caitlin also has participated in swim and water polo at Emerald Ridge, serving as team captain for both teams. Outside of school, Princess Caitlin works as a swim instructor and lifeguard at the Rogers Aquatic Center. In the fall, she plans on attending Washington State University in the Honors College to study marketing and communications. Caitlin's favorite thing about Pierce County is how friendly and welcoming everyone is. Princess Caitlin, here's your speech.
Hey, I know you, don't I? Yeah, I do. Your mom was my fourth grade teacher. I loved her. She talked about you all the time. She even showed us some of your baby pictures. And see. Now, didn't that seem embarrassing? Let me tell you, it is. But that's just what happens when your mom's a teacher. I've always heard the phrase that dwells in a small world. And after growing up with a teacher of 20 years, I can say that that's true. I can't even go to the store sometimes without having to jump into the next aisle to get away from someone, or stand with her for what feels like hours when she talks to someone that she just loves so much. But in all seriousness, the inviting nature of our community has enabled me to show everyone the same kindness that I have learned. So whether you lived here 90 years ago or right now in 2023, there will always be a friendly face in Pierce County. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
The qualities that I think make a person a leader is someone who is kind, compassionate, and someone who is confident but not arrogant. I think you need to show a presence of confidence so that you're able to lead all those that look up to you. But if you're too arrogant to see past yourself and listen to the people that you're leading, you can't be the leader. Thank you.
Next up, from Ording High School, we welcome Princess Anna. At Ording High School, Anna is a member of Anime Club and currently serves as its president. When Anna is not reading books or listening to music, she enjoys volunteering at animal shelters and running with her cross-country team. Princess Anna is taking several college and high school classes to work toward her future career path. In the fall, she plans to attend Bellevue College with the goal of transferring to Washington State University to pursue a career in animal behavior and psychology. Anna's favorite part of Pierce County is the many nature trails and rivers throughout the area. Her family looks forward to hosting exchange students and sharing cultural differences. Anna wanted to represent Ording as the 2023 Daffodil Princess to prove that anyone can be a role model and to engage with a wide variety of people. Thank you, Princess Anne. Go ahead and give your speech.
The story of the Daffodil Festival has been a story of resilience through the years. From the struggling industry in hops to the flourishing daffodils of today. This can be compared to the 90 years of celebration of agriculture and beauty in the Pierce County area. Every year at
leader?
A leader is someone who looks to others to what is needed. A leader is someone who helps others when they are struggling. Thank you.
Up next, from Five High School, we have Princess Alumabe. Alumabe. Princess Alumabe is passionate about athletics, like playing basketball and running track. She has been involved in competitive sports since she was in 7th grade. When she is not playing sports, Alumabe is an active member in her church and enjoys serving in the choir. During her junior year, she participated in dual enrollment courses through Grand Canyon University, which allowed her to earn both college and high school credits at the same time. In the fall, she plans to continue on at Grand Canyon University and study medicine. Alumabe wants to use her position as an ambassador to be a good role model for her peers and those following after her in years to come, while also leading and serving her community. Go ahead and take your seat.
Around the sound, 90 years of traditions, 90 years of community. Years of daffodil princesses coming together as one to represent, lead, and serve their community. What is community? Well, I personally believe that community is family. I am someone who has struggled fitting in my whole life, but one place that I never struggled to fit in was on the court. Whether it's going to basketball games with my dad or simply playing in them. As a daffodil princess, I want to use my position to help others find their community, as my parents have helped me. I was lost for so many years, and I don't want other people to feel that way. I want to use my voice and my position that I do have now to lead and serve my community. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I believe that a leader is someone who is hardworking, dependable, and coachable. They have to be willing to listen to others and cooperate with others while also communicating their voice and listening to others when they have something to say. Thank you.
From Nashville High School, please welcome Princess Brianna. Princess Bree was recently voted most hardworking by her peers and participates in a variety of programs, including Abbott, Hero, and Upward Bound. She also participates in the yearbook club and associated student body. Some of her favorite hobbies include playing fast pitch for Mount Tahoma, being around her friends and family, and doing anything she can to give back to her community. After high school, Bree plans to attend Pacific Lutheran University to seek a degree on the pre-occupational therapist track, while also minoring in American Sign Language. She was inspired by the special education classes she was fortunate enough to TA for through the Teach 253 program. Princess Bree's favorite part about Pierce County is the diversity it holds and the opportunities that are created to make new connections and bond over the experiences our county has to offer.
When I hear the phrase 90 years around the sun, I can't help but think of things like tradition, community, and grit. All these characteristics don't just reflect the daffodil principles and values, but are Washingtonians as well. How I know this to be true is here I am speaking on behalf of both. For my whole life, I've seen the great things Washingtonians will do for the community, things that I partake in as well. Because here in the Sound, our tradition is to give back to the soil that has fostered us, and to the people who built our foundation to its fullest potential that it is now. It's easy to see how the Daffodil Festival has contributed to these aspects even more for Washington. You can date it as far back as 1934, the year the daffodil was first created. Since then, the festival has been thriving due to our diverse communities, local businesses, and organizations that see the complete reflection of Washington's strength and rich history that the Daffodil Festival holds. So, here I stand today, more than ready for a position where I'll go above and beyond for the place I call my home. No matter what, I'll continue my journey of using my traditions, grit, and deep love that I have with Pierce County to expand the wonderful impact that the Daffodil Festival holds for everyone. I'm proud to represent the Daffodil Festival and my community. Thank you for listening.
What qualities make a person a leader?
What qualities make a person a leader is somebody who's just devoted. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, stumble, or fall, but as long as you get back up and keep pushing and giving it your 100%, then that's what makes you a leader. Because we all know that we can rely on you, and that you're somebody you can trust to keep moving forward for the better of your community, for your friends, for your job, for the daffodil community, anything. So as long as you just keep moving forward, you're a good leader. Thank you.
From Henry Fox High School, we now invite to the stage Princess Maria. At Fox, Maria is a member of Readers and Writers, Tea Club, and is the president of Theater Club. Maria also attends Bible College, where she has been able to earn her associate's degree in discipleship of ministry. Maria is part of the administration team at Bible College and is the leader of the hospitality team. In the fall, Princess Maria will attend a 4-year university to pursue a bachelor degree in biochemistry and has plans to eventually attend law school. In her spare time, Maria enjoys playing soccer, softball, guitar, and piano, and fondly recalls her time performing recitals at the Star Center. Maria, a first-generation Russian immigrant, represents her multicultural diversity while connecting, displaying, and serving others in her community. Maria.
When I reflect on this year's theme of 90 years around the sun, I find it impactful to me how it highlights the history and remains of the Puget Sound. The most fascinating aspect of Tacoma is its community, and how unity and diversity brings us together. We as individuals, we can create either positive or negative influences on the community. In my life, I knew someone who assisted my family to immigrate to the United States. As a result, I grew up in Washington with a state of freedom and a safe and secure environment, only because one man decided to become a sponsor. I recognize that every person can create positive or negative influences on the society, on the surrounding society. These opportunities of freedom and increasing diversity is exactly what the history of the Sound is all about. I hope that in my life I can be a good blessing to others around me. The festival is a great example of different perspectives coming together and showcase the importance of understanding and appreciating our differences. Thank you.
I'm sorry. What qualities make a person a leader?
Qualities that make a good person a leader is a person who can communicate not only to the people of what they think, but of what the court and what other people that they represent think. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Now, for Silas High School, we're going to welcome to the stage Princess Kayana. Princess Kayana has lettered and been chosen as captain in 3 sports: volleyball, track and field, and girls flag football. Kayana is also a member of the Pierce County League Sportsmanship Committee, is the voice of Tacoma Schools girls flag football team, and volunteers as a Metro Parks youth volleyball coach. For the last 4 years, Princess Kayana has served as a leader for the Silas High School ASB and is also a member of the Tacoma All-City Senate, as well as on her school's student-led interview board. Kayana also works at Lefty's Burger Shack and enjoys volunteering every year at the Tacoma Rescue Mission. After high school, Princess Kayana plans to continue her education at a 4-year university to study business marketing, with plans to grow her own real estate company selling commercial buildings. Princess Kayana's favorite part of Pierce County is the diversity, and she herself comes from a multicultural background, as she is Chamorro and Caucasian, with a family heritage originating from the island of Guam.
Since the beginning of the Daffodil Festival, its main goal was to bring communities together. 90 years later, this event continues to be just that. 90 years around the sun, a celebration to honor and give back to its community. This year, I aspire to impact my community. Like the Daffodil Festival, I want to create a edition that gives back to its people. Many things are inaccessible due to the economic challenges families face today. That's why I'm planning a day-long event at Silas High School that will teach the youth the importance of playing sport. I'm going to give all the youth in my community the opportunity to learn to play a sport, to learn the importance of working together to achieve the common goal. 90 years around the sound, and 90 more. I hope to be a part of the years to come and believe I will represent and fulfill the duty of Daffodil Queen with great pride and integrity. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
To me, a leader is someone that puts the needs of others first. For example, a servant leader is someone who, instead of wanting the personal growth of themselves, they put the growth of those around them and those that they are serving first as a priority. Thank you.
Thank you, Kayana. Up next, from Spanaway Lake High School is Princess Sarah Angeles. Representing Spanaway Lake as in the 40th Daffodil Princess is Princess Sarah Angeles. She is the proud president of her school's Black Student Union, as well as president of eSports. She also participates in leadership and league programs, and is also an ambassador for the company Jostens. After high school, she plans on traveling to France as a language assistant until attending a four-year university as a business major with the intent to become a project manager. Sarah Ann Louise loves how easy it is to find a group of people that look like her to connect with, as her family has taught her the value of loving herself as a Black woman. Princess Sarah Ann Louise is profoundly passionate about equity and justice and has always tried to stick up for those who need it. She chose to represent Spanaway Lake High School because she believes representation is important. Thank you.
When a flower is grown in a pot, she is unaware of how deep her root can grow. It is when you finally let her out, she is able to spread those roots and flourish. Though it might take many attempts to repot, eventually you will find the right soil. People can be just like that flower. I know I was. I know I am. I moved from Alabama to Washington nearly 6 years ago, and I made it my mission to resist the change. As a 13-year-old girl, I thought the world was ending. It sure didn't feel like it, but luckily, I failed. Unbeknownst to me, Washington is rich with traditions and cultures. When I think about the Puget Sound, I see a beauty that I don't think I ever could in my hometown. I want to thank my mother for being in the military and having us relocated, because without her, I would not be the woman I am today. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
The qualities of a leader is a kind-hearted, strong, brave person. Not brave in the sense of fearlessness, but doing the right things when you're afraid. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Sarah Ann Louise. Now, representing Graham Kapowski High School is Princess Carissa. At school, Carissa is involved in leadership, Link Crew, National Honor Society, National Society of High School Scholars, is on the varsity softball team, and serves as the Graham Kapowski ASB president. Outside of Graham Kapowski High School, Carissa volunteers her time at Kapowski Elementary, Graham Kapowski High School softball camps, Pierce County 4-H, Washington State Fair, and organizes Thanksgiving meals at the Oregon Food Bank. Her favorite part of Pierce County is on display every August at the Pierce County Fair in Graham, where youth exhibit their 4-H projects. Local businesses provide excellent hospitality to fairgoers, and the community comes together to celebrate the joy of spending time with family, friends, and neighbors. Her family loves all the areas that Pierce County provides for hiking and outdoor activities, as being outdoors in nature is something that her family holds dear. After graduation, Carissa plans on attending a 4-year university and major in business.
Years around the sun. Our Daffodil Festival is a tradition within Pierce County, the place where generations of my family have grown up. From the time I was little, I was involved in some form of community activity, like Bethlehem Sports and Pierce County 4-H. In those places, I always felt welcomed and supported. As I reflect on the joy and privilege of those community activities, I am thankful to be given to the next generation of being a mentor I can relate to, talk to, and trust. I'm proud to follow in the footsteps of my family, who have volunteered with Pierce County 4-H, our local church, school events, youth sports, and Washington State Fair. You can say it's in my DNA to volunteer my time to give back, but I urge each one of you out there tonight to find a cause and give of yourself for the advancement of our community, state, and nation. I promise the feelings you'll experience are priceless. Being involved is what my user in the sound means to me.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I think the qualities of a leader are somebody that can take criticism and apply it to every day, can listen to other people and be understanding, but also be a leader and not a boss. You want to lead by example and be a good person and be heard. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. From Bonnie Lake High School is Princess Kiana. At Bonnie Lake High School, Kiana is a member of Kiwanis Educating Youth Club, the National Honor Society, and Panther Crew. Kiana plans to continue her education at a college level to receive a Bachelor of Science in Nursing to become a registered pediatric nurse. While staying committed to her various clubs and maintaining an impressive academic record, Kiana also works at the YMCA as a child watch lead. Princess Kiana has a passion for helping kids and her community. A fun fact about her is that she has never been on an airplane before, and her first trip will be to Germany. Kiana wants to represent Bonnie Lake High School as a Daffodil Princess because she wants to show her community the goodness that can be found in this generation and be the bright yellow light for anyone that may need it.
Mom, can I please go join them? I want to stand up there like them. Each year, these same questions were repeatedly asked as I watched the Daffodil Parade on Main Street in summer. They were quickly followed by the same story I would continue to hear each year at the parade. My grandma brought my mom to the parade when she was younger. Pulling her in the wagon, she excitedly watched the princesses. She too wanted to join them. The common theme seen is repetition. 3 generations of my family have watched the parade and have added to the stories that are told. I look around the sound and I see the Rainier Valley Park, or the Green Park as we called it, where my grandma brought my mom, who later brought me. I see Owen's Beach, where I collect seashells in my grandpa's coffee mug to bring home to my mom. That little girl who asked all those questions could have never imagined the possibility of the answer being yes. Regardless, I hope to be able to share the same memories around the sound with the future generations of my community, just as the festival has done for the last 90 years. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
The qualities that make a person a leader is being themselves no matter what. It's whether they're with their friends or they're out in public, they're always truly themselves. And it is also the courage to go out there and show the world who they are. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Kiana. Now, taking the stage from Puyallup High School, Princess Alina. At Puyallup High School, Alina is part of PHS leadership, where she works with fellow students to set up school events, decorate, and to bring school connections. She is a member of theater, speech and debate, and Viking Nights and Ladies, where she helps at events like graduation and parent night. Outside of school, Alina is heavily involved in her community and volunteers at the coffee bar and as a youth leader at her church. Alina also created and organized a volunteer project in 2021 called Care for the Classics, where youth created and delivered care packages to the elderly community while they were in quarantine. Alina is driven to attend Harvard University in the fall with an interest in law, with plans to pursue an undergraduate degree in political science. She plans to use those skills to help her community when she begins her career in politics. Alina began to gain understanding of government positions when she was an intern at Edgewood City Hall for 6 weeks.
Hello and goodbye. These are two very important words that we take for granted. I learned this when a close friend of mine passed away. The last time I saw her, I told myself I didn't need to say goodbye because I thought I would see her again. In that moment, I learned to never to take the small moments for granted because those moments can turn into a significant point in yours or other people's lives. Now, every time I see someone, I act as though it's the last. I tell them how important they are to me and the impact they made on my life. I want to bring this not just in Pierce County, but everywhere I go. And I want to impact them just as my close friend impacted me. 90 years at the Lowe's and 90 years of goodbyes. 90 years of princesses saying hello to someone and impacting them. I'm truly honored to be a part of this festival tradition and hope to carry it further on as queen. And believe me when I say, I have never forgotten to say goodbye.
What qualities make a person a leader?
A quality that makes a person a leader is being true to yourself and being confident in that. Because when you're confident in yourself, it makes other people feel confident. And that's all I want to do, is make other people feel confident in who they are. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Alina. Representing Franklin Pierce High School, here comes Princess Caitlin. At Franklin Pierce, Caitlin is an officer for both Key Club and Sports Medicine Club, and holds a spot on her ASB Board of Representatives for the senior class. When she is not studying or attending club meetings, Caitlin has a real knack for reading and loves anything from romance, fantasy, to Greek mythology adaptations. Caitlin plans on using her experience as co-captain of her high school cheerleading squad as a daffodil princess to show the members of the community that socioeconomic status does not define who you are, your character does.
Tacoma, Parkland, Spanaway, Lakewood, Stoughton, and Dyke. These are all communities that I've been a part of. When I first entered high school, I was broken. By broken, I mean actively struggling with anxiety and depression, moving from place to place with no permanent home. I had no direction and no motivation to do much of anything. This was the case until I realized that no matter where I was, I always made a friend. I realized happiness is more than what you have or where you are. It's the people you surround yourself with. Since then, I've made it my personal mission to give back to members of my community and encourage others to do the same. This ranges from volunteering at food banks, donating blood, to cleaning up my high school campus. These opportunities have given me the chance to learn the importance of communication, time management, and to allow me to work with a variety of people. I have had the pleasure of experiencing kindness around the sun, and I am proud to be a part of this community. Thank you.
person, a leader.
The qualities that I see in a leader can vary from person to person. I think courageousness, compassion, desire can all be qualities that I see in a leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Caitlin. Now, taking the stage representing Bethel High School is Princess Melanie. Melanie is a student in her school's selective Cambridge program, an international dual credit program that has allowed her the opportunity to take on academically challenging courses for all 4 years of high school. She is a member of the National Honor Society and is the Activities Coordinator for Future Business Leaders of America Club. Outside of Bethel High School's halls, Melanie works seasonally as a referee and umpire for volleyball, softball, and baseball through Bethel School District Recreation. Melanie comes from a long line of athletes, where sports have always been consistent in her family. And she also has a twin brother to compete with. In the fall, Melanie hopes to attend a 4-year university to study architecture. Her favorite part about Pierce County is the frequent community activities that anyone can join.
When I think of our community, I think of youth organizations like Bethel Recreation, SPIA, and Pierce County Parks and Recreation. These organizations have been serving Pierce County for years and continue to promote the value of sports. Sports have been a mainstay in my life since I was 4. I've participated in baseball, softball, volleyball, and many others. This helped develop my love for sports and the lessons I've learned from them. I've learned the importance of teamwork, communication, sportsmanship, and working with a variety of personalities. Now, I enjoy giving back to the Bethel Rec program by volunteering to work for them as a volleyball official and a baseball and softball umpire. Baseball has not only had an impact on my life, but on the history of Pierce County. Baseball has strengthened the community of Pierce County for over 100 years. It's what my family has grown up around and loved. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I believe the qualities that make a person a leader is kindness and courage. You need to be kind to gain the respect of others and courageous in order to lead them successfully. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Melanie. Our next princess represents Sumner High School. Welcome, Princess Kira. Kira is a member of Amnesty International Club and is currently Vice President of her school's National Honor Society chapter and CAS Club. Kira is also part of the Sumner High School's marching band where she plays the flute. Princess Kira volunteers at Mary Birch Children's Hospital every week, having logged over 150 hours of service. In the fall, Kira plans on attending a 4-year university to earn a bachelor degree in biochemistry as a pre-medicine student, with the eventual hopes of becoming an emergency room doctor. A fun fact about Kira is that she loves to spend her time reading and has a growing collection of books. Her family is from Mexico and love to celebrate their various traditions. Her favorite part about Pierce County is the natural areas and parks, and she especially enjoys visiting Mount Rainier.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10, 11, 12. 12 grade grades represent coalitions. One for each month of the new year. 90 years, 1,080 months, 1,080 wishes. Each year, my family and I plan our 12th grade grades as fast as we can. We laugh and smile as we take a grade and make a wish as soon as the clock is 12. Traditions have always played an important role in my family, and this is just one of several. Just as the Daffodil Festival has become a tradition that has brought people together for 90 years around the sun. My community and cultural traditions have always been something that I could fall back on during difficult moments. Through and every year, these 12 wishes continue to bring me the familiar sense of hope and happiness. Being surrounded by my family is something that I would never trade for the world. It's a moment that I'll continue to wish for every year.
What qualities make a person a leader?
There are a lot of qualities that make a person a leader, but the ones that I believe that make them a leader is definitely the ability to care. Caring for others and always following their heart whenever it is needed. When you care for someone, you tell someone that you respect them, that you know that what their worth is. And when you care for someone, you're showing them your true self.
Thank you, Dr. Sheila. From Harrison Prep, here is Princess Melody. Princess Melody is proud to be the first Daffodil Princess to represent Harrison Preparatory, a rigorous international baccalaureate school. She knows she can create a good foundation and open the door to success for the future princesses of Harrison Prep. Melody is passionate about the arts, as she has been a part of Harrison Prep's drama club as both an actress and a techie for multiple productions. Melody is also a member of the Advanced Chamber Choir and of the environmental group called Green Team. After graduation, Melody wants to attend either Pacific Lutheran University or Washington State University to study nursing, in the hopes of becoming a pediatric nurse. Being Hispanic brings Melody a lot of pride, and she values her family greatly, in hopes to make her parents proud and to be a good role model for her 3 younger sisters.
Time is of the essence, for time will pass quicker than you realize, as birds have often been in life. I'm sure all of you have as well. Being only 18, I feel like I know so much but so little about myself and the world. But being here in Puget Sound and the Harrison Cup, I've been able to realize and learn so many new things about myself and others that I've never considered. My parents have been here in Washington for 18 years, and although they may not think so, they've been able to contribute to our community in their own ways. They've helped raise 4 daughters who all excel and persevere in the face of their challenges. With their help, I've been able to learn the value of putting myself first and pursue the things I want. With this, I've been able to perform on stage, interpret for conferences, and speak to you all as a Daffodil Princess. This lesson has helped me realize so much about myself and helped me continue pushing forward. And with this advice, I'll be able to look back on something and feel proud of what I've accomplished. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I think the most important quality that makes a person a leader is compassion and empathy for others. A lot of us have different opinions and different views on a lot of things, which may conflict with what we believe in and what we think. But being able to feel compassion for others and to understand their side, even if we don't agree with them, makes a good leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Melody. Next, from Rogers High School, we have Princess Hope. For the last 3 years, Hope has played on the soccer team. She has also been a member of the Ambassadors Community Service Club for Rogers the last 3 years and is currently serving as the Ambassador Club President. After graduation, Hope plans to attend Oregon State University. Princess Hope was born and raised in the Puyallup area and enjoys spending time with her family. Her favorite thing about Pierce County is that there's always an opportunity to explore something new here, whether that be learning about your diverse population, attending community events, or adventuring outdoors in our county's beautiful nature. A fun fact about Hope is that she quotes every episode of her favorite show, The Office.
Most people receive a varsity letter in sports like football, basketball, or soccer. But my grandma, she received a varsity letter in hiking right here in the Puget Sound area. She truly instilled a love for the outdoors in our family. My family and I have enjoyed many adventures in the stunning nature that our state has to offer. I have been captivated by the rich history, unique wildlife, and breathtaking views on these adventures. And every time I get the opportunity to explore a new corner of the Pacific Northwest, I get to learn something new about this beautiful place that I call home. I remember as a little girl being a kid physically strapped into a hiking backpack, making my parents do all of the work and carry me to our destination. Now, I realize that hiking is how I feel most connected to both my family and to nature. This personal connection to the community has allowed me to learn about and honor the past and inspires me to blaze trails in my future.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I think qualities that make a person a leader is kindness and respect. I think that everyone deserves to be treated with kindness, and when you're given kindness, most likely you're going to get it back. And that kind of works the same way with respect. I think respect is earned, and if you're going to be leading people, you need to have the respect of those that you're leading, and the people that you are leading should also have your respect in return. Thank you.
Now, we welcome from White River High School, Princess Audrey. Audrey is an ASB Executive Board Officer, American Sign Language Club President, and a 3-year member of the White River High School National Honor Society. Princess Audrey has also been a part of several community service opportunities, such as volunteering at the Bonnie Lake Food Bank, local elementary schools, as well as serving as an American Sign Language tutor for a third grader in her school district. In the fall, she plans on studying political science at a 4-year university to pursue a future career as an elected government official. Princess Audrey has participated in 11 plays and musicals in her lifetime and absolutely loves being on stage. Audrey moved to Pierce County a year and a half ago, but her favorite part about this amazing county is how unconditionally kind all of the people are.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. These famous lyrics by Journey in their song, Don't Stop Believin', were my first assumption of what moving to Buckley would feel like. To my surprise, this big move to a small town would only inundate me with community, friendliness, and a newfound sense of togetherness. I've been living in Buckley for about a year and a half now, and all I can say is wow. I have experienced a larger amount of neighborliness and just unconditional kindness than I ever have before. A simple hello in the grocery store or a wave in the hallway were all previously foreign concepts to me. This new sense of connectedness I have to my town has been so impactful in helping me feel like I belong, even in just the short time that I've been here. And I have only begun to understand how Daffodil has influenced this amicable community. So, as a fairly new Buckley and Pierce County resident, I can truly say that I would be honored to represent this remarkable new place that I now call home as this year's Daffodil Queen. Thank you.
qualities make a person a leader?
I believe that the qualities that make a person a leader are humility and a servant's heart. A leader needs to be confident in themselves, but not worried about having a huge ego or making sure that others know they're a leader. And to do that, they must have a servant's heart. They must be willing to work with the people they are leading instead of just being in charge. So having a servant's heart and humility are very important qualities of a leader.
Thank you, Mr. Now, for the Stadium High School is Princess Emma. At Stadium, Emma is the Activities Coordinator for National Honor Society, plays on the varsity lacrosse team, and is a member of Ski Club, both of which she's been involved with since freshman year. Outside of school, Emma is involved in the civil rights activism organization, the Common Power Way, and has been an avid volunteer at the Browns Point Fish Food Bank since elementary school. After graduation, Emma hopes to attend Columbia University to study political science and human rights, with the intention of becoming an international human rights attorney for the United Nations. Emma is extraordinarily passionate about advocating for human rights, as well as empowering fellow women with gaining confidence and being a resource for those struggling with mental health. Emma values being a role model to her 5-year-old cousin and wants to show her that she can become anything she sets her mind to, even a princess.
Puget Sound is surrounded by beauty, full of serene noises of the sunbathing seals, cargo ships coming into port, and dogs barking in the water fetching sticks. There is so much to experience by sight and sound around the Sound. However, what I hear on a daily basis is within the walls of Stadium. I hear girls my age comparing themselves to unrealistic and photoshopped pictures of bodies online. Having gone through my own mental health and body image issues, I have learned the reality of social media and now accept and appreciate my body for what it is right. I wouldn't be able to come to these realizations without having grown up near the Sound. In moments of doubt, I would go to the Browns Point Lighthouse and peacefully stare at the water, listening to my favorite music by Def Leppard and Garth Brooks. Because I have learned and grown, I hope to inspire and empower fellow women and younger generations of girls who are struggling like I have. 90 years ago, women struggled with body issues. And for the past 90 years, the festivals continue to remind us that true beauty resides within ourselves, the community, and the Sound. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
The qualities that make a person a good leader are being respectful to their followers, I guess. I hate calling them that, but being respectful and responsible to those around them and making sure that they're leading in the proper and correct direction that not just themselves want to be led into, but all of the other people in their community. So being a very selfless leader, being charismatic, having a good character, and having good integrity, I think are the most important qualities to have to be a good leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Emma. Now, representing Chief Leshigh Schools, we have Princess Kayliana. Kayliana has been part of her school's ASB board for the last 2 years, first as event coordinator and currently as vice president. Kayliana enjoys playing volleyball on her school's varsity team and has been part of her school's cheer team as captain for the past 2 years. Recently, Kayliana volunteered for the Salvation Army and hopes to find more community service opportunities during her time as Daffodil Princess. Kayliana also loves to cook and is hoping to expand her culinary knowledge. In the fall, she plans on attending a 4-year institution of her choice to study business management, as well as studying abroad. Kayliana has lived in Pierce County her whole life and loves how diverse the community is. Her favorite part of Pierce County is Reston Way, which has so many fun things to do, and also loves to walk her dog around 5 Mile Drive or on the hiking trail. As Princess, Kayleana hopes to be a good role model for her younger siblings and for the people around her.
This year, we are celebrating 90 years around the Sound, meaning we are celebrating the history of the Puget Sound along with all the places here in Washington State and around the Pacific Northwest, as well as growing together as a community. Community to me means coming together to be there for each other, especially in both hard and easy times. My hope and goals are to help bring our friends and relatives together because in this world and society, it's hard to do yourself. It's nice knowing we can genuinely help each other and be there for one another in both hard and easy times. I hope we continue to do better for our people. I'd like to say that I'm glad to be here and get the opportunity to talk to you all about our past as well as our community. Around 90 years ago, us Indigenous people were forced into boarding schools and restricted who we were. Back then, we were never allowed or had the chance to run for things like daffodil and celebrate our culture, like singing our traditional songs and dances. Not to mention hunting on land as rightfully ours. Now we have our own council, we have jam sessions, go to powwows, and meet many different tribes during community. It's so heartwarming and great to see how big our tribe and many other tribes are growing and starting to succeed, especially for our youth. I love to see the younger generations participating in our culture and learning from our elders. I hope we continue to be better for our people. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I think the qualities that make a person a leader are the things that they do in their community and the way that they lead their people. I also think that a person who makes a great leader is someone who's honest and who's there for their people and who genuinely likes to listen. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Kayleana. Up next, from Lincoln High School, Princess Caitlin. Music is a huge part of Princess Kate's life. She can play a variety of instruments, but her favorite instrument of all is her voice. This year marks her 5th year of choir and 4th in studio choir. Outside of Lincoln's halls, Kate serves in a non-profit organization called Sending Sunshine, which aims to help reduce the negative effects of social isolation among our community's senior citizens through letter writing. Being born and raised in Pierce County, Princess Kate's favorite part of our community is the diverse group of amazing people she has met and the people she has yet to meet. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Washington, Seattle to pursue a career in dental hygiene. A fun fact about Princess Kate is that she is bilingual and can fluently speak Vietnamese.
Of love, service, and tradition. My family's tree started with my grandparents immigrating from Vietnam to Tacoma. Although they were swept in the storm of their new environment, they quickly found a home within their temple doing community work such as working in kitchens or doing community cleanups. My other grandparents followed suit, quickly situating themselves as prominent members of the local church. My parents met in the spring of 2000. Although they came from different faiths, their love for service united them both. Then came me. With my family's split between Buddhism and Catholicism, I struggled between attending church or temple for me, so I decided, why not go to both? Although the two differ in ideals and teachings, they shared one thing in common: the never-ending ways to serve my community. Whether it's bringing the lantern table at church during the New Year, or sending the kids for lunch at some point. Now, as I stand with you today, I am proudly representing the future of this tree. Regardless, I dedicate myself to one faith in the future. I will still carry the legacy and tradition of my family name and our passion for serving our community. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
Qualities that make someone a leader include courage and confidence. Courage because you need courage to try something new, and not a lot of people have that. And there's so many opportunities because of this. Confidence because it is pretty terrifying to try something new. And I believe that if you carry this attribute, it will carry you to many different places. Thank you.
From Washington High School, please welcome Princess Marissa. Marissa has served the Washington High School student body as both ASB president and secretary. She is also the cross-country co-captain and plays in the school band as first chair in the flute section. Marissa is also part of the Latino Club and the school leadership. Outside of Washington High School, she is a member of the YMCA Youth and Government and volunteers through their Kids Night Out program. Marissa is also of Mexican-American descent and is passionate about education. In the fall, she hopes to attend William & Mary to earn a degree in international relations and eventually pursue a career in law. Her favorite thing about Pierce County is the support and diversity within the community.
200 feet. 200 feet, and the end of my race was coming close. But it wasn't about the end of the race for me, no matter how badly I wanted to stop running. Because along my 4-year race of high school, I truly met my community for the first time. Running has given me the unique experience of being able to connect with others. Through running, I've been able to make lifelong friends, both at my school and at other schools in different parts of Pierce County. Because of that, I've been able to gain the confidence and strength to believe in myself that I can make an impact in my community. As I continue into my last year of high school, I look back and I'm grateful for what running gave to me. More than any achievement, running has helped me trust myself, connect with my community, and find my passion for people. I know that wherever I go in life, Pierce County will always be here to remind me of where I started and everything it gave to me. My finish line is here. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I believe the qualities that make a person a leader is being empathetic towards other people and towards the situations that they haven't experienced themselves, but being able to allow themselves to put themselves in someone else's shoes and to be understanding of the different situations that people go through in life. I truly believe that a good leader is someone who acknowledges and is self-aware of who they are and their strengths and weaknesses. Because with those strengths and weaknesses, they know that they can uplift their community. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Marissa. Up next, representing Clover Park High School is Princess Adriana. Princess Adriana is the varsity captain of the wrestling team and an active participant in both volleyball and track and field. She's a member of the Lakewood Youth Council, treasurer for theater, and is also a student-to-student and Mesa member. Adriana is also a Running Start student and will graduate with her degree in writing studies this spring. After graduation, she plans on attending a 4-year university to earn a degree in journalism. Her favorite aspect of Pierce County is the endless opportunity. Whether coaching jiu-jitsu or volunteering at Truck and Tractor Day, Pierce County has allowed Adriana to experience, excuse me, Adriana, if I don't get your name right, girl, I'm so sorry. Okay, has allowed Adriana to explore her passions through interactive opportunities. Before flourishing in Pierce County, she lived in the small southern Georgia city of Valdosta for 5 years. And it was a small town with little to do that led her to the world of literature, where Adriana found true solace. Adriana.
Throughout the 9 years around this town, I'm proud to see that multiple generations of my family held their place in this wonderful community. My father attended Clover Park High School just as I do now, and his son in Clover Park's brilliant ROTC program, which led him to a prosperous career in the Air Force. Needless to say, I was ecstatic to follow in his footsteps, but after this semester, I knew it wasn't for me. I wanted the hallways of Clover Park getting lost and alone as if I had no for me. On a whim, I joined the wrestling team and I've dedicated myself to the craft over the past 4 years. Despite my success in the sport, I was always disappointed in myself that I didn't follow in his footsteps and join ROTC just as he had. But tradition is not a title. To carry the Von Marshall last name is to carry on the tradition of loyalty, dedication, and respect, which I exemplify on the mats just as my father did in his career. Tonight I'm here celebrating the 90th anniversary of the Basketball Festival, but no matter who is selected tonight, I will walk away continuing to uphold the morals of the princess, following compassion, kindness, and above all, community. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I think the best quality that makes a person a leader is being coachable. No leader is flawless, and I think continuing to grow and be a role model for everyone who you're leading, whether it be a court or a sports team or on Liquid Youth Council, you need to be able to grow and change along with the times, and I think being valuable is a great way to be a leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Adriana! All right, guys, you're doing great. We're almost there. Representing Eatonville High School, please welcome Princess Hannah. At Eatonville High School, Hannah has been a 3-sport varsity athlete for the past 4 years, serving as the captain of the soccer team for 2 years and captain of the basketball team for 1 year. Princess Hannah loves working with kids. She has volunteered coaching at basketball camps and taught swimming lessons to children for the past 2 years. Princess Hannah is a full-time Running Start student at Pierce College and will graduate with her associate's degree this spring. In the fall, she plans on attending Liberty University in Virginia to study health sciences in the hopes of eventually becoming a doctor of osteopathic medicine. Hannah loves to give back to the youth because she remembers how much she appreciated and looked up to the high school girls that helped spark a passion for sports in her at a young age. Princess Hannah values her faith and heart for God and cherishes her family. She's the first daughter of 6 kids and hopes that she can be a good role model for her little brothers.
Around the sun. 90 years of tradition, 90 years of people coming together, and 90 years of girls representing their communities. Each year, these girls are entering adulthood. As we enter our adult lives, we have floods of questions that rush to our heads. Am I ready? Will I be able to take on all the responsibilities and challenges that life has to offer? But the biggest question that remains is, who do I want to be? Some people might want to be successful, while others might aim for recognition, or maybe even financial stability. While these things are great things to strive for, it is simply not my goal. I aim to touch as many lives as I can and be known for my faith and heart for God. I want to be known as someone that was selfless and would put themselves on hold to help others, like my mom, and to be known as someone that genuinely has a heart for people like my dad. I aim to be honest and compassionate with those around me, and to be known as someone that would learn from their mistakes and use them as opportunities to grow. This is the kind of person I strive to be. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I think one of the biggest qualities that makes someone a leader is someone that's willing to do the right thing even when no one's watching. I think this is such a big factor in knowing someone as being reliable and knowing you can trust someone, knowing that they're going to stick up for what's right even when no one's watching or if they don't get recognition for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess. And finally, as our final princess of the evening, representing Lakes High School, Princess Vivian. Vivian was born in Puerto Rico, where when she was 2, her family joined the military. She has been traveling the world ever since and has visited 13 countries and 19 states with an eventual goal to visit all 50 states. At Lakes High School, Vivian is a member of the National Honor Society and takes part in both the archery and Raiders team for her school's JROTC program. Vivian also attends Pierce Community College, pursuing an associate's degree in arts. In the fall, she plans to attend Western Governors University to earn a bachelor's in business administration with a focus on human resources. In her free time, Princess Vivian enjoys painting, reading, and volunteering for her community. Princess Vivian's favorite part of Pierce County is the wonderful sense of community and the nature, which she enjoys exploring with her family when they go on hikes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know, in March 13th of 1934, Elizabeth Lee Wanton was selected to be our very first Capitol Queen, marking the beginning of almost 90 years of tradition? What started off as a way to promote their crops quickly became known as the third largest floral festival in the United States. Now, the Daffodil Festival provides Pierce County with community service, educational training, and leadership opportunities, all of which allow community members to connect with one another by helping to create and organize these beautiful annual parades. Benefiting from all of this hard work and dedication is the Royal Court, who have the wonderful opportunity to help build and create lifelong friendships and memories. Along with celebrating the diverse spirit of Pierce County, the festival also helps strengthen it, building trust through the memories created at this event each and every year for the past 88 years. I truly believe Elizabeth would be very proud of what we've accomplished. Thank you.
What qualities make a person a leader?
I believe that some qualities that make a person a great leader is the ability to communicate. As a platoon leader myself, I work with a diverse group of people, and each of them, they communicate in different ways. So you're not going to be able to motivate them or push them to go beyond the limits if you're not able to communicate with them in the way that they understand. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Vivian. All right, you guys, that's it. That's actually all 24 members of the Royal Court. So let's give them a big round of applause. That was easy. Now, we do have a few last orders of business to take care of before we head into intermission. Yes, that's right. I can say intermission. First of all, we'd like to acknowledge the incredible work of one Mr. Terry Yannick. He's on stage here tonight through the event, and he's been with us a very long time. Over 25 years, I'm told. That can't be possible. You can't be over that. So yeah, let's give him another round of applause for that award. Terry Yannick is currently the executive director for the Puyallup Main Street Association, and he plays piano part-time in Bellevue Square, his church, at private events, and has played for the Daffodil Queen's Coronation for over 25 years. Born and raised in Oregon, Terry has lived in his Puyallup home for close to 40 years. His kids and grandkids all live in Puyallup too. Thank you so much for being a much-loved part of all of the evening's proceedings. You really bring that special something to the event, and we appreciate all you do. You have a nice smooth job. Next, we'd like to thank some of the official sponsors of the Daffodil Festival, including the Old Cannery in Sumner and the Washington State Fair in Puyallup. We'd also love to give a shout out to some of our royalty partners, including Zake's Pizza and Tin Hut Barbecue, who helped keep our princesses well fed so far this season, and Jeff Ritter, our official Daffodil Royal Court photographer, whose incredible work can be seen in our programs this evening, as well as across Daffodil Festival media. We'd like to especially thank one of our primary sponsors, the Puyallup Tribe, who really makes so much of what the Daffodil Festival is able to do possible. We are so proud and thankful to have you as key figures in the continued success of not only our royalty programs, but also our community presence and the Daffodil Festival Grand Floral Parade.
Let's give a round of applause.
That's really good. Take a moment to take a breath. The Puyallup Tribe is instrumental in key elements of that grand floral parade, including our fabulous traveling float and our Queen's Float, which will be escorting our 24 distinguished princesses down the streets of Tacoma, Puyallup, Sumner, and Oregon this coming April 1st. And feel free to check out the Daffodil Festival website for more news on that. Finally, you might have happened to notice the gorgeous gowns and glittering tiaras adorning each of these lovely daffodil princesses here tonight. Aren't they stunning? Yeah, they're stunning women inside and out, absolutely. Well, we'd be remiss in talking about all of our sponsors if we didn't also highlight our friends and family throughout Pierce County, donors like all of you who donated through this year's Sponsor a Princess campaign, as well as some of our festival partners like the folks at Enchanted Bridal, the Stylish Tailor, Rain City Works, Harbor Dance, and even our own co-directors or chaperones, Carrie Swanland, who have all helped equip our princesses to look their best. Let's give them a round. Give them some As longtime festival fans, you might already know, during princess practices, these incredible young women learn a myriad of ways to best interact with their Pierce County public over the course of their reign. They're equipped with the knowledge of how to interact with other local leaders, how to lead library reading time, how to support at community events, and this, their song and dance performance. Each year, the Royal Court learns a new performance, something they can take with them to various organizations and perform at the drop of a dime at various times, right? Events that they partner with along their journey and all kinds of stuff. It's a fan favorite. I'm super excited. And something that you could say really makes a splash. Let's welcome our Daffodil princesses back to the stage for a wonderful performance! And they're here to perform the song Under the Sea from Disney's The Little Mermaid. Once again, we're going to do it again and give them lots of love. Put your hands together for the 2023 Royal Court.
Somebody else's name. We dream about going out there.
why don't we take a quick break, and the princesses will head backstage, and our judges will do some fast math, some calculations, and you folks can take the bathroom break that you wanted to take halfway through all the speeches, okay? So I'll see you guys back here in about 15-ish minutes, and we'll finish her out. Where they ask hard-hitting questions about their volunteering experience, their future aspirations, and their relationship with the wonderful place they call home, Pierce County. Tonight, they've been scoring princesses on not only the content of their speeches and impromptu questions, but also how they commanded the stage. With 24 high-caliber princesses representing such a wide variety of interests and experiences, it's a tough gig, I'm sure you can imagine, to be a judge. So why don't we meet them and give them some applause of their own, shall we? First up is our first judge, Michael Wansley, aka the Wands. Yes, let's give him some love. Seattle vocalist Michael Wansley became a household name in the summer of 2012 with every thrift shop pop tag and spent $20 bill. Wands, as he's now better known, solidified his place as king of the refrain. His booming voice and indelible flashy persona helped earn the Macklemore and Ryan Lewis track, on which he's featured, billions of spins. Finally, his dream had come true. But even before these golden days, Wands had dedicated his life to song. Some of his earliest memories include performing for classmates, church choirs, and talent shows growing up in Lakewood, Washington. And that creative, centralizing impulse hadn't diminished, even after winning 2 Grammy Awards. In 2018, Wands was cast in the Seattle Opera Chorus performance of Porgy and Bess, and he continues to sing the national anthem to tens of thousands of fans prior to games for the Seahawks, Sounders FC, and the Mariners, as well as right here tonight. Now, our second judge is longtime friend of the festival and honorary Daffodilian, Joe Gong. Go ahead and give it up for Joe. All right, Joe. Let's learn a little bit more about Joe, shall we? After volunteering with Special Olympics in high school, civic engagement and community service quickly became part of Joe's passion for life. Having lived in many cities, Seattle has been home since 2001, and he has the rain gear, the Seafair t-shirts, and the sportswear to prove it. Joining the Seattle Seafair Commodores in 2006, he became the first Asian commandant in 2011, and is again commandant in 2023. Since 2007, he has served on the King County Board of the Salvation Army in multiple capacities. Combined with his other community projects and passions, he proudly donates hundreds of volunteer hours annually throughout the Pacific Northwest. Specializing in banking and real estate, Joe is an assistant branch manager with Umpqua Bank at the Seattle Queen Anne branch and has been nationally recognized for his community service, client relationships, and business development. In his spare time, Joe enjoys quoting movie lines, searching for the perfect dim sum, and digging his car out of the occasional snowpocalypse. All right, our next judge is Kathy Holland. Yes, Kathy Holland's strong. Yes, Kathy, you're not going to leave out of love. Kathy Holland is honored to join the judging panel for the 2023 Daffodil Queen's Coronation. With early childhood memories of the daffodil fields stretched through the Orting Valley, watching the adults place what seems like thousands of daffodils into the Orting community float, waiting to see if our float won an award, to marching with the band in many parades, and eventually representing Orion High School and her sweet hometown as the 1987 Daffodil Princess. The festival holds a special place in Kathleen's heart. The memories and opportunities the festival brought to Kathleen's life built her confidence and vision for her future. Kathleen graduated from Seattle University with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and is currently in her 31st year of employment at Pierce County Juvenile Court as a juvenile probation counselor. Her current professional passion is to create more diversion opportunities for young people and reduce racial disparities in the juvenile justice system. Still living and loving in Pierce County, Kathleen resides here with her husband of 28 years, revels in the adventures of her 2 adult children, and loves a Netflix binge or 2 cuddle on the couch with her golden retriever, Ricky Lefty. Let's give it up for Kathleen Howard. Of course, there's also Listine Harris. Yes, Listine Harris. Listine was raised in Anchorage, Alaska. Listine has always had a passion for dancing and gymnastics. Later, in 2016, she earned an MBA from National American University in Business Administration. Listine has volunteered for military spousal organizations, president, vice president, and parliamentarian, St. Jude's, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, American Heart Association, March of Dimes, and current HOA president. Listine was a performer for a traveling line dance team for several years based out of Seattle. In 2019, Listine got married to her husband William and enjoys the company of their fur babies, Loki and Freya. After the pandemic, she started her own business and is the owner of Copper River Delights, a small business that specializes in caramel apples and other vegetables. Let's give it up for Listine. And finally, our last judge for Coronation 2023, Kristen Ang. Kristen Ang is a Filipino-American attorney, Port of Tacoma Commissioner, and Northwest Seaport Alliance Managing Member. She is on the executive board of the Central Puget Sound Economic Development District and the Washington Council on International Trade. Commissioner Ang earned an academic and musical scholarship at the University of Puget Sound, where she completed her business degree. She obtained her law degree at Cornell Law School. She believes in the power of community and is a Rotary 8 member and Greater Tacoma Community Foundation ambassador. Boy, talk about tongue twisters. As Port of Tacoma Commissioner, Kristen is focused on environmental leadership, building community relationships, and creating economic opportunity for all of Pierce County. Guys, let's give a roaring thank you to our judges. It was not easy. Do not be mad at them. Not everything in the parking lot. Alright, now, before we get to the second half of this event, how about we welcome some lovely princesses back onto the stage too? Please, put your hands together for the 2023 Daffodil Festival Royal Court! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The U-shaped formation. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, so. You know that previous to intermission, I spent a lot of time thanking sponsors. And I'm glad that you're used to it because I'm going to thank some more. So here we go. So much of what the Daffodil Festival does is made possible through the incredible talent and generosity of our schools. And we really could not do this without you. So if you're a teacher, a school counselor, a principal, a superintendent, or faculty at one of our incredible 24 participating high schools, please stand up and make some noise. And princesses, give your schools a hand. So stand up, don't be afraid. Stand up. Let our people know you. Yes, I feel like there's more than I'm saying. That's okay, so you're going to wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so truly, the Daffodil Festival is at its best when it serves as a platform for the great communities that comprise our own beloved Pierce County. Thank you all for being a part of this wonderful network of people all drawn together by a love of not just flowers or a big old parade, but truthfully ways that we can always support and encourage each other, especially our local youth, right? Right? So that's amazing. Once more, thank you so much. Yes. So, oh my gosh, I wanted to get this out of here. Okay, once more. Thank you so much to Mount Tahoma High School for hosting us tonight in your gorgeous auditorium. And it's so wonderful to be here in one of our participating high schools and have that close connection to where our princess selections originate, right here in Pierce. Specifically, I'd like to thank the Mount Tahoma Tech crew, probably up there, as well as Elijah Williams and Julie Drake for all of their assistance. So let's give it a clap. How's this for a thank you? Not only does the Tacoma Yacht Club supply us with a whole flotilla of incredible decorated boats in the Tacoma Yacht Club Marine Parade every year, which you can catch sailing down the Theophos Waterway in Tacoma this coming Sunday, April 16th. But did you know that they also provide a special scholarship for the princess awarded the title of Miss Congeniality? What? So, this year, the shipmates are supplying a $1,000 scholarship to the princess selected as Miss Congeniality. And at this time, we'd like to a representative from the Tacoma Yacht Club to the stage. We're inviting them to the stage to talk about it. So come on up.
And I also want to share, a couple years ago, I had the great honor of being a judge. Talk about a tough job, but I was honored to do it. We're happy to say that Tacoma Yacht Club Shipmates, which is the women's auxiliary of Tacoma Yacht Club, has been presenting the Miss Congeniality Scholarship for over 30 plus years. And we're happy with it.
I have been sitting in my seat listening to the princesses say, what makes a good leader? So I'm taking all what they said to heart. Now, I don't know which one of you will be Miss Congeniality, but on April 6th, you will be at Tacoma Yacht Club for the Princess Tea and dinner, and we will be presenting your scholarship at that time. It's a $1,000 scholarship. So if it's Friday, your school will get it.
Thank you again to the Tacoma Yacht Club. We're going to introduce Miss Congeniality. Remember, guys, this title is bestowed by the choices made by the court themselves. Chosen title especially for them, and I get to announce this, I believe. I'm going off script here, Mama. Okay, go. Oh my gosh, hello? Are you guys nervous? Oh, okay. Of course you are. Okay. So, anyways, now we're going to go to commercial break. Joking. So, Miss Congeniality this year is from Stadium High School in Mahone! Recognize her. So yes, Did you have a few words you wanted to say? She's just very thankful. That's wonderful. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you for the laptop. Your partnership with the Daffodil Festival is a time-honored one, and we are so thankful to have your support each year, and we'll be seeing you guys out on the water soon enough. She gets to go to the Princess Dinner. She gets to receive her scholarship. How awesome. Now, of course, the Tacoma Yacht Club aren't the only ones who help make these ambitious, talented high school seniors head off to college on the right foot. In fact, the Daffodil Festival Scholarship Foundation provides not just one, not just two, not just three, but 24 scholarships, one for every single member of the Royal Court. Yes, that's awesome! So, their generosity ensures that the work these incredible young women put into serving as leaders of the community does not go unrewarded. This year, for the Royal Court of 2023, the Daffodil Festival Scholarship Foundation is making sure that each princess represented here tonight will have a $1,000 scholarship available for them as they embark on their first year of college this fall. Oh, that is so wonderful. So at this point, we would like to introduce the Scholarship Foundation's Melanie Stombaugh to say a few words about our wonderful partners. Come on up, Melanie.
Good evening. I am Melanie Stambaugh, president of the Daffodil Scholarship Foundation. The Daffodil Scholarship Foundation was formed 47 years ago, back in 1976, and we are actually a separate 501c3 organization from the Daffodil Festival, but work so closely together in supporting each year's Royal Court. Over the last 20 years alone, we have given nearly $1 million in scholarships to members of the Daffodil Royal Court. We have a dedicated board of directors comprised of past Daffodil royalty, daffodilians, Daffodil Festival presidents, and community members. There are a few of them here in the audience with me. If you don't mind raising your hand, our Daffodil Scholarship Foundation board members, please give them a round of applause. As a board, I can tell you, we are so proud to be able to provide scholarships to the 2023 Royal Court this year. Each princess, as noted, will receive an educational scholarship to be used toward tuition and books at the college, university, or technical school of her choice. Now this year I do want to share that we are very excited to be bringing back in person our annual Queen's Luncheon. Due to the past few years, we have had to do just private events with the Royal Courts, but this year we are inviting family, community members, Daffodil past royalty to join us at the Queen's Luncheon, which will be held on Saturday, April 15th at the Emerald Queen Fife Convention Center. So you can register to attend on our website or even make a tax-deductible donation to support scholarships for our Royal Courts at daffodilscholarship.org. Now, as you've seen tonight, these young women, they are dynamic, and as a board, we look forward to helping them pursue their post-secondary education. I want to conclude by thanking the Daffodil Festival and their contribution for continuing this beautiful daffodil tradition for so many years. We look forward to seeing you at the Queen's Luncheon on April 15th. Thank you.
Thank you, Melanie. The friendship and collaboration we have with the foundation is something that we truly cherish, and we can't wait for the Queen's Luncheon. And of course, there's one more generous group that deserves the spotlight here tonight, the ones who supply the scholarship for our Queen, the Washington State Fair Foundation. Thanks to the fair, we will be able to reward our lucky new monarch with a $5,000 scholarship in addition to the $1,000 received from the Daffodil Scholarship Foundation. That's a total of $6,000 towards college in appreciation for all of the work our Queen will be putting into the coming festival season. And in celebration of all of her achievements, we want to thank you, Washington State Fair Foundation. That's fabulous. The way to start our coming up right. Okay, now, there's just one last order of business here, folks, because before we crown our new queen, we really want one last chance to say goodbye to our outgoing monarch. And again, I can't impress upon you how important this is. I keep divulging all her secrets, but she was backstage just overcome with emotion just a few moments ago because she's the outgoing monarch and her reign is ending. So let's please give her all the love in our hearts and welcome back to the stage from Curtis High School, Queen Clara.
What an honor and a joy it is to be standing here in representation of Aisha, Samantha, Lily, Caitlin, Bonnie Lake, Mason, Andrea, Aaron, Daria, Caitlin, Zaina, Amber, Bianha, Alexis, Willow, Faith, Kaylee, Julia, Rogers, Nikia Renee, Keisha, Sydney, Victoria, and Julia, White River, Julia. Or better yet known, the 2022 Daffodil Festival Royal Court. Wow, what a night! After 1 year, I vividly remember two things. Looking to my sides and recognizing the fact that the girls besides me were sisters and how sweaty my hands were through my gloves. Oh goodness. Representing the Daffodil Festival has been such a beautiful and impactful experience, as it encouraged the pursuit of excellence in one of the most pressured seasons of my life. However, like all things, it was temporary. This night will be over in just a couple of hours, and this year will be over in just a few months. Your gowns will be put away in storage, and your crown will eventually retire into a box. Pretty soon, you all will be watching from the audience, or your phones, anxiously awaiting who will be queen and cheering on the generations of princesses that will come after you. And to be quite honest, for that reason it was hard for me to come back. Because most of you don't know my court. Most of you haven't laughed with Faith in the car, listened to Mason's advice, or have discussed a book with Andrea. They're your beloved family members and supporters anxiously awaiting your seat and cheering you on. Coming back to Washington made me realize that tonight was the night where my memories and court experience officially are deemed a memory from times past. And that's where I was all wrong. If we cannot stop time, letting our own memories fade into existence, why do we do this at all? Why do Mabel, Judy, Palumi, and Demetria put so much effort into our education as princesses? Why do countless chaperones stop their lives and pick us up for events? Why does the float crew dedicate every single weekend in the summer to support us as princesses? And why does the Scholarship Foundation, the Daffodil Festival, partnership with the Tacoma Yacht Club, and Washington State Fair Foundation, and the Puyallup Tribe of Indians pour thousands of dollars into our next steps as adults? I vividly remember a poster in my elementary school, and it said, "People will always forget what you said and what you did, but will never forget how you made them feel." Daffodil princesses make people feel something. Define time, define graduation dates, and our own court, regardless of age, race, ethnicity, and socioeconomic background, princesses make people feel seen. Princesses make people feel valued. Princesses make people feel hope. And princesses make people feel loved. And that selfless pursuit of love does not fade or end, even when your reign does. So when they turn off the lights tonight, and when you take off your crown, regardless of who is deemed queen, you all, even in the audience, have a beautiful responsibility that goes past this year to make people feel something. To love well, intentionally, authentically, and selflessly. Thank you. to my family over there, my friends, and my court, who have blessed me through this beautiful transition. And to the daffodilians who selflessly serve each and every year, wearing their yellow with pride. Thank you, Daffodil Festival Scholarship Foundation, Toma Yacht Club, the Tribe of Indians, and the Washington State Fair Association for providing that extra load and supporting me at college even while we're states away. And to the hundreds of selfless princesses who have come before, creating a yellow family that time cannot destroy. And for making that commitment to love well, taking the banner, and continuing the race that will parade hope for 90 more years to come. 2023 Court, thank you. Welcome to our humble, hopeful legacy. For the last time, please, Clara.
Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, let's see where we are. I guess I announced the Queen's name at this point. So, go. This is a nervous time. The Queen, the 2023 Daffodil Queen is from Lakes High School, Vivian Glenn Hernandez. That's right. All right, Landon. Woo! Wow. So exciting. So wonderful, all of the work she's put in. And once again, let's just give her and all of the others just a round of applause for bringing her Queen gift. Thank you for coming. This is wonderful. Yes, what a wonderful tradition as we're passing the torch of anointing from one queen to another. 90 years of tradition. Wow, that's rich. Coronated. How wonderful. Feel like it was how beautiful. Yeah, as I'm putting this all on, I just feel like I need to say that just the level of love in the room, of the 90 years around the sound, so all of this tradition in the Daffodil Parade and what it really means, and look how important and life-changing it is for every single one of these girls. And as I look at every single one of these girls, I was standing here, they're each so different, so authentic, different shapes, sizes, tall, short. I mean, we were so well represented with so many backgrounds, and I'm overcome with joy for our future for this year 2023 coming out of the 2020 pandemic and then the year after and the year after, and now it's like it's a new season. And so this is extra special to just be here and witness this whole entire thing. And so they're actually doing their anointing, if you will. This year's course, so she's going to say a few words addressing her subjects.
Oh my God. Thank you to my friends and family who are here today, and especially to the Daffodilians. who have helped me and supported me, and to my first sergeant who helped me with my speech. He's not here today, but he is supporting me. And especially, thank you so much to the wonderful, wonderful girls who I have known for only a couple months, but my God, they have made me laugh so hard I have cried. I'm really looking forward to the next year, and thank you guys all for supporting us. Thank you.
Congratulations! Green Period! This is the time of your lives. All of you, this is literally the time of your lives. Look at how beautiful this all is. Well, what a night. She's leading this year's course. The torch has been passed. What an amazing experience. And to all of you in the audience, thank you so much for coming here tonight. And the Royal Court will be available in the lobby for pictures and to address all of their wonderful subjects. And so make sure you stay. Congratulations to the new queen on your way out. And princesses, do not forget to pick up all your flowers and snap a few pictures with your adoring fans. Pins are still available for purchase for anyone looking to support the Royal Court with a little swag. And don't forget, the first ever Daffodil Festival auction is happening next week. Yay, I'm not going to be hosting that, but I'm hoping to. Slide my name in anyway. And so that's going to be at the Tacoma Yacht Club, and tickets are available via the Daffodil Festival website. The Daffodil Grand Floral Parade will be headed down the streets of Tacoma, Puyallup, Sumner, and Oregon on Saturday, April 1st. You can also keep posted on events like the annual Princess Tea and other appearances the Daffodil Royal Court will be making around the sound by following the Daffodil Festival on Facebook and Insta, as well as checking out our website, thedaffodilfestival.org. Now, I think that's definitely it. So it was really nice getting to know you and getting to meet you and getting to spend this time with you. And thank you for listening to me bumble and mumble and mumble and have so much fun blessing our wonderful youth. And so maybe I'll see you next year and have a great evening! Woo-hoo!